Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on another SEC team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
The 35.
Right there, that's when they'll start the drive. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made wide open way downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, I love the aggressive mindset of this quarterback and offensive coordinator. You see a matchup that you like, you take a shot, and it pays off in a big way for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Rashada. He's got his man wide open. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the punting team is on the field. They know that it's first down. Bringing it back, it's Frazier. And a returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
To the air, it's Rashada. He lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This will be an unconventional strategy. Hunting on the field on 1st down. On the return, it's Frazier. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
By completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the runner takes off to his right. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
I've got to say I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, a hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. A running play called on 4th down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Frazier. And the returner brought down by the coverage teammate. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. We'll hand it off. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out of the field. To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught quickly. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Dogs! This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Gets made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Launching downfield. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Etienne. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. Minnesota going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
On to take it away.
Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Clemson offense will take over first and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Direct snap to the back. An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. We go with a direct snap. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Context as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. With the return, it's Brown. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Rashada. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw. It's Rashada. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Physical running, fights off the defender. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. And the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking to throw it deep. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across the 40. Past the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession. Closer to midfield now. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a...
But that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Hit just as he throws the ball. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for the passing game. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. They never count these guys out.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Across the 45 now. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Field goal try, no good. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled inside the 35. Picks up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Good enough for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And there's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they've retained possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout. Get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He lets it go on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Look out, he's got some space. Now the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now the try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive